So Gary, a draw in the Wiltshire derby against Salisbury today. What are your initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts are it was I'm going to say a really good point in the end, because at 2-0 down, after a not great start, we give away the first goal by giving the ball away cheaply. And look, I have to accept that sometimes, because of how we play, that's gonna happen. But we're in a really good area of the pitch, and it's a pretty simple pass. We just get it wrong, so that's cool. It's no problem. And then look, we can see the second again in transition, when we have really good possession high up the pitch from a throw-in. Detail on the throw is not great, and then look, they break and it's 2-0. And at that point, given where we are, and given how we not necessarily started the game, but given how the game was going at that point, look, it would have been really, really easy to not get anything tonight. Made some changes at half-time. I felt a couple looked a little bit leggy from Saturday, because that's probably strangely enough, probably the worst we played in the last 5 games. And maybe we've got a little bit lucky with a couple of the goals. So again, that's a positive. But we make some changes. Like I said, I think we exerted an awful lot in the last few games, but particularly on Saturday in driving conditions, where we went right until the 96th, 97th minute. Created a number of opportunities, and that didn't happen tonight. I thought we looked, as I said, a bit nervy. I thought both teams looked a bit nervy, and like I said, for us to come back and score and take a point from that, I think is really, really positive, because it would have been really, really easy not to have done that, as I said, following the first half. So I thought we were better in the second half, a lot better, and we could have won it with Tom Mayhew's strike, unbelievable save from their keeper to push it onto the crossbar right near the end, and then the rebound comes out, and I think Tom and Harry sort of get in each other's way a little bit. But look, positive point for me. Is it one of our better displays of the last sort of few weeks? No. But like I said, it was another point to picking up points in a total that we need.
So 2 goals, thanks to set pieces today. Was that something that was worked on?
We work on set pieces every week, Jamie. What this league has shown me this year, particularly, obviously we play Chippenham on Saturday, just gone. They've scored a number of goals of their goals that they've won games in through set pieces. One of the highest scorers from corners in the league, if not the highest, and they are joint top from set pieces from corners. But that includes second throws as well. Long throws as well, and second phase on those. So set pieces are a massive part of the game. They always have been. We work on them every single week. Look, I'm not necessarily sure the one that goes directly in from the corner, I think, is worked on. Look, we do that every week. It has to be. It's a huge part of the game. And again, look, we have some really good size. We have a weapon with Luke Haynes' long throw. Unfortunately, he can't throw it in and be one of those that attacks it himself, because he's probably one of our, or if not the best header of the ball we have at the club. But we've got good size, and look, we need to make more from those. I think the delivery in needs to be a bit better, a bit more on point at times. Again, I think we waste a couple tonight, a bit wasteful with it. They go out the back. So I think we can certainly be better, but it's something we work on every week.
And Maidstone away on Saturday, what kind of threats can Maidstone pose to us?
Well, look, they're a side that are going really, really well, and I'm probably maybe doing them a disservice, but I think they've probably got a bit more growth within them as well. So, George has done a fantastic job in doing really well with a high turnover over the summer. Like I said, lost a number of players, had to replace a few. So they've done well. Like I say, we'll expect a tough game. It's always a tough place to go. Like I say, the fans get behind them. They come in and they really make some noise at that top end in the main stand there. So it'll be tough. They're always tough to play against. He gets them really well drilled defensively. They don't offer up an awful lot, and they're in a catchment area where they've got a decent physicality and a decent profile of player. So it'll be a tough game for sure, and we'll have to be better than we were tonight to come away with something.